he suddenly realized something unbelievable. A student was running faster than his car. The speedometer read 12 miles per hour, yet the boy never slowed down. Curious how long the kid could keep going, he followed him by car, until the boy finally noticed.
Why are you following me?
You know how fast you were going?
What are you, a cop?
Can I give you a lift?
No. Jim, quit following me.
Watching the figure disappear into the distance, Jim fell deep into thought. Back at the office, Jim dug through years of state race records. The boy's pace could easily rank top 10 in the entire state. Jim immediately went to the principal and proposed forming a cross-country team to compete in the state championship. If he could train a champion, Jim could leave this town and reclaim his former glory, because he once was a promising coach, until an accident injured an athlete. He was labeled a violent coach, fired, and blacklisted. With no school willing to hire him, he had no choice but to move his family to a small town called McFarland, one of the poorest places in California. His family, used to city life, hated it. No decent restaurants, no burger joints, only taco and corn stands. Crime was bad. Jim never felt safe. He wanted to leave on day one, but he had no choice, so he stayed and taught. On the first day of school, he saw how undisciplined the students were. When he asked them to warm up, 3 kids simply walked away. They had farm work to do. Jim didn't stop them. He let the rest jog a few laps and ended class early. Still, something felt strange. These kids were fast. Then he saw Thomas running at 12 miles per hour. Jim couldn't believe it. At that speed, Thomas could run a mile in 5 minutes, nearly world record marathon pace. Thomas was a rare talent. For the first time, Jim felt hope. He went back to the principal. The school had no budget, but Jim remembered that California had added 6 new school sports. Cross country was one of them. They could apply for funding. The principal finally agreed. Jim organized a small racing class. Top 4 would win sports drinks. Students rushed to sign up. He selected 7 boys. Thomas, of course, was one of them. Training began. Every time Jim tried running with them, he was gasping halfway through. For kids who ran to school every day, this training was nothing. After practice, they drank tap water like it was a reward. Most didn't even own real running shoes. Jim said nothing, but it hit him hard. To test them, Jim entered a local race and paid out of pocket for uniforms and shoes. The boys were thrilled. Confidence skyrocketed. Jim warned them, cross-country is a team sport. Scoring is simple. First place gets 1 point, second gets 2 points, and so on. Only the top 5 runners per team count. Lowest score wins. Other schools mocked them. They were from McFarland, a nobody town. The boys felt humiliated and determined. The race began. Thomas ran top 3 early. On flat ground, he was unstoppable, but on the hills, he slowed. Runner after runner passed him. He finished outside the top 10. The team came in last. Jim blamed himself. He hadn't studied the course. Training wasn't hard enough. Disappointed, but not defeated. The next day, he found a steep hill and made it their new training ground. The boys begged for rest. Jim refused. Victory only comes through sweat. They ran until they could barely stand.